Friday, June 13th. Here we are. Another day, another here we go missed for Manchester United. Specifically today, Mbuemo is who I want to talk about. It's something that, we have been mentioning the last couple of days that, yes, Thomas Frank was obviously going to go to Spurs and replace Postecoglou, and that's been done and confirmed and done and sealed, whatever. And now the thing that we have been fearing, the Thomas Frank, Brian Mbuemo connection, maybe Spurs might hijack. Matter of fact, this is not turning into just a maybe anymore. It's becoming more and more reality, more and more talked about in the rumor mill. And this is from a couple of outlets, a lot of them that are more Spurs-centric. And we'll talk about that. And also other teams that are making moves. I thought Barcelona was broke, but Barcelona is out here announcing here we goes. And Manchester United, I don't know what's going on. But everybody that's been telling me to calm down and be patient, all you patient petulas, patient whatever, patient preachers, let me call them that. When are we going to start worrying? It's June 13th. July 13th? Is that when we're going to start worrying? I don't know. I am feeling like we are starting to lose steam here. We started off with a very good week. The first week of the transfer window was good. Second week is ending in a very underwhelming tone, and I am not liking it. Anyway, my name is Botswana Papi. This is the Football Power Hour transfer roundup. It's going to be a short one today, less than 20 minutes short. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your time. Let's talk. Football Power Hour.
When are you going to get from Manchester United?
Sometimes like, wow, it's just you and me. For real. You funny. Most people are on United View. Big up to United View, by the way. Yeah, I had to do this right now or not do it at all. So I was like, whatever, let's just talk. Even if it's just a couple of minutes, it's better than nothing, right? For consistency sake. Anyway, shout out to you, by the way. Joe Blackman in the building says, remember to hit the like button as soon as you tune in, even if you're watching this later on. Shout out to Javid saying, yo, let's go. It's Friday, Ja. Hope that you're doing good. I'm a little bit I don't want to say frustrated. I'm not there yet, but I am feeling like we're losing pace. We're losing steam. And I don't know how you feel about it as a Manchester United fan, but second week ended in a very underwhelming fashion for me. First things first, there's a guy called Joan García. Joan García has been signed by Barcelona, and if you didn't know who this is, it's funny because Barcelona is that team that always claims we broke, we don't got the funds, we're gonna have to pull some levers, and then guess what? They actually do pull some levers and make it happen. So, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Good for them. I would love for them to do something for Manchester United. Get one of them players. Why is nobody coming for our players? But the player I'm mentioning today, Joan García, is a Spanish goalkeeper. He's young. He's only 24 years old. And this team Barcelona has gone out of their way to get him and pay the release clause. So he's highly regarded Spanish goalkeeper. And it's funny because his performances at Espanyol, it depends on how you look at it, to figure out if you rate him or not. He has a 75.5% save percentage in La Liga this past season. And so he's reliable. He's got very good reflexes as a goalkeeper. And he played a key role in Espanyol's promotion in 23-24, earning the club's Male Player of the Season award. So you can tell he's somebody that is good, somebody that has potential at 24 years of age. And Manchester United and Ineos out here sleeping on a goalkeeper like this. We know that Bayern did what. I hope that we're letting Bayern did. What's his name? We know that Tom Heaton is going to be here. Onana is most likely going to be here. Why are we not looking at players like this? That is the part for me that I want to ask. Like, why are we letting talent like this just slip and get signed by teams like Barcelona without even putting a fight? This guy played a key role in Espanyol's promotion the season prior, and he has a 75.5 save percentage. If we Google right now, what is Onana's save percentage? You'll spit out your coffee if you're drinking coffee right now. So, Joan García, his identified weakness is long-range distribution. But they chose to look at the fact that he has strong reflexes, leadership. You know, as I said, he was played a key role in Espanyol's promotion. He got the season award, right? And he's not as mistake prone as somebody like conjunctivitis. So I'm a little bit mad that we did not even have any conversation or any thoughts to entertain this guy. So what? Shout out to Barcelona. They got him. And this is how he looks, by the way. So Fabrizio just announced this. Here we go. Just a few moments ago. So there is Garcia guy. All right. Big up to Young Papi in the building saying, wow. Shout out yourself, Young Papi. The other thing that we want to talk about is the fact that Mbuemo, Brian Mbuemo, the 25-year-old that we haven't signed yet. We're rumored to be signing him. We're rumored that, we're making moves for him. Manchester United is interested, etc. But there's a new spanner in the balance here that's been thrown in. Tottenham are prepared to better Manchester United's offer for Brian Mbuemo, which is 45 million plus 10 million add-ons. If given encouragement, Mbuemo's preference is still a move to Manchester United, which Spurs were informed of before Thomas Frank's arrival. This is from Ben Jacobs, by the way, and it's also being shared by a media outlet called the Spurs Express. It's, something that, that's why you go for all your Spurs news. All that transfer targets, all that Thomas Frank is thinking about, because it's going to be interesting to see how Thomas Frank adapts to playing in the Champions League. But if they move in for Brian Mbuemo, I am going to be pissed. I'm going to be pissed. So I really, really hope this is all just media, blah, blah, blah. It's media hype. That's all that I hope. And the journalist needed something to speak about today. Yeah, Ben Jacobs is, I think sometimes he hangs out with him and I don't want to say his name. But there are people that just fabricate news, But sometimes there's truth in them news as well, though. So Ben Jacobs is somebody that, he's not tier 1, he's not tier 2, but definitely in the top 5 of tiers in terms of journalism. So, take it with a grain of salt. But if this happens, I would be mad. Big up Young Papi in the building. Happy Friday, broski.
Yes, my boy. Big up yourself.
Yeah, bro. So
yeah, as soon as I saw that news this morning about Spurs hijack and blah blah blah, I just called it bullshit from the start. The first
Why
goal at
did
that
you call
random.
BS from the start? Like, why? What? Is it? Is it because you don't think they could hijack, or like
No, it's not
you
that they
just think?
can hijack, because any
Mhm.
team's liable to actually hijack, but it was nothing out there until Spurs ends up getting their manager. Now all of a sudden they want to go after him because United's looking at him or possibly looking at him. Or even
Mm.
have they even put a bid in actually for him at this point?
For Mbuemo, yeah, we put an improved bid. They rejected the first bid, and then we put in a bid, and now that's what they're saying, that Spurs might improve their
Right,
bid, put in a bid that's better than Man United. You know,
right. See, it's
and
just
and
it's just the trick to make us pay more.
they're trying to milk us. They trying to
They're
get
trying
us.
to milk a story. They're trying to milk everything. Everything.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
why I
mean,
don't really buy into it too much. Like I don't see it. And plus, like I mean, if Sonny does leave, I guess they do have space for him, to be fair.
yeah,
And there's always room for improvement. So I can't say that he wouldn't fit them, but
yeah,
the guys already came out and said, like, he would choose United. Like he wants to make a move to United, unless that's a lie, a fabrication right there. Another
mm,
one, like, unless that's been a lie to the world, then I don't see why any other team would even look at bro after saying that. Like, you know what I mean? I
I
just
hear
don't
you.
buy into it. Like,
Bro, the thing about it is Daniel Levy's the most unpredictable guy in football. Like, like I don't know how, like he's got Thomas Frank, and then he might just like, make a crazy signing. And that's why
No,
for
but
me, I'm
what's
just like,
crazy though is like Spurs fans are mad at that. They don't even like Daniel Levy.
they don't.
As
He's
far as
he,
I'm concerned, at least Bermudian ones, like
yeah.
they don't like him. No,
So that's, yeah, man. It's I don't know. I hope you're true. I
they
hope
didn't even like some of them didn't even really know who Thomas Frank was. I had to tell them who he was. Like it's like, come on, like I mean, you guys are supporting this club, like you guys gotta know something, like like come on, no.
yeah, no, I hear you. I hear
And
you. I
then
hear
you
you.
obviously look on Twitter, the feed on Twitter and all of that, and you see, I guess, I guess the Tottenham fans, because they got the page looks Tottenhamish and all of that there. They say they're a fan page, but
Yeah,
even the mad at him, like, and mad at the fact that it's really mad at the fact that Ange gone, more
yeah.
so that Thomas Frank is the new coach. But then also they don't know who Thomas Frank is.
No, for me, honestly, Thomas Franks' career trajectory is the right one. It's like it's
And that's
you
what I
know,
said. Look, I even have messages to prove it to the ones that
yeah,
are here in Bermuda, at least. Like, I
yeah.
had to let my boy know, like, he's a good coach. Like,
He's
cause the
actually
first,
good.
like, okay,
Exactly.
like the first thing I had put it in the group chat. The thing that they're looking at him. The first thing he said was no, like pure in that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah,
bruh,
yeah.
he is a good coach. Do you
He's
know where he's from, or no? You're just saying no because of the Ange hype or whatever
yeah,
Ange hype he had, whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, that's
No,
what you look at. No, but this is an improvement,
facts.
way better.
People sometimes think, well, what has he won ever since he joined the Premier League, like as an argument, right? But it's like,
Yeah,
well, look at the tools that he had and what he's done with, and how formidable Brentford is. Like they're actually the reason why people are like rating guys like Wisa and Mbuemo and Ivan Tony. It's like, yes, they're quality players, but they're also in a quality good system and an oiled machine, and Thomas Frank is responsible for that, on on
yeah,
on, on one level. So um, you got to put some respect on Thomas Frank name. You know,
100%. But really, just to get back to the point, I don't
yeah,
think um because Thomas Frank is going there that Mbuemo is gonna go there as well. Like, I that's just my personal thought.
I hear you. I hear you.
Like I
Uh,
feel like they're just using that as, oh, Spurs has got the man now, and he used to coach, and that's who United's gonna have. Okay, yup, stories,
facts.
money.
And I like, how can we generate some
How
clicks?
can we tie it to Manchester United?
Right, right. Big up Coutinho in the
Big
building.
up.
Yes, big up yourself.
Boss, I need to address you. I need to pull up you on something. I think you're being a bit disingenuous when it comes to Ben Jacobs. He's been better than all of the journalists this summer.
Bro,
100%.
He's a fabricator, bro. Part-time
Okay,
fabricator.
previous, but let's be honest, Fabricio has been fraudulent this summer. He's been very fraudulent this year. He has since January.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't
We-
disagree with that.
Let's be honest. How many times has he said Zubimendi's done deal? He's not done deal. He's not done deal. Where is he? It's all these edits. It's all these edits. And not only is that a guy, he's stealing people's edits and not even crediting them. Simple as. So let's not chat about Fabricio. It's always what have you done for me lately? So Ben Jacobs has been top tier this summer. So I think this is the thing with all football fans. You just believe what you want to hear. Let's admit that. You just believe what you want to hear. Correct or not?
Sometimes.
Yes, no, it's all the time. I'll be honest. I believe what I want.
100%. They want to hear. They need some news.
It's not even being rude. It's not even being rude. It's you believe what you want to hear. Simple as. You just don't want. You don't want to believe. And let's be honest.
Hey, Butch, just to add on to that, now that Coutinho is here too,
SLD is
if
obsessed
it
with
was
me.
Manchester City who they said was gonna hijack United for Mbuemo, I would believe that. I will 100% believe it. But because Spurs just got their manager, and it's Spurs, and it's Daniel Levy, who does he spend that much money?
It's
maybe
weird.
once.
Did they spend the Hurricane money? Did they spend the Hurricane money or not? Did they spend
maybe in part? Well, remember
but
how
not,
they do it is weird. Like they do it very weirdly. Like,
yeah, they don't do like marquee.
Remember,
signings.
like Bale, like the Bale money. Like remember how they done that and
they Lamela and I can't remember the other.
Yeah,
there was another player, but it was definitely Lamela at the time.
It was like 7 different players that they got, and they had to get rid of them like ASAP. Like
you just either you. When it comes to you guys, you need to stop haggling. Pay the money or walk away. Simple as.
That's all it is. It's either pay the money
or
walk away.
Stop trying to cheap out. Okay, you're
Don't do that. That's why Wenger lost out on a lot of players back in the day because he used to do that. He would literally raise his price another meal rather than giving them the 3 or 5 meal that they're asking for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, what type of games are you playing right now? Just pay the money. You're gonna get a good ass player. And you're gonna be dangerous, but hey, you're gonna play that game. You're gonna win stupid prizes, or I guess win these stupid prizes. You know what I mean? So,
hi, Doctor.
Thanks, big up.
And
doctor.
that's what United's going through now too. Sorry, yes, Doctor.
How are you? I just said hi.
Hi. Spurs trying to hijack. That's the hijack. That's
so literally. I wasn't.
Thank you, wrap up. Thank
10
you.
Minutes to,
I don't agree with
ago.
you usually.
And KG was just for the first like 5 minutes of the show. He was just saying Spurs are shit. Spurs are shit though. And
if Spurs are so bad, then why did you lose the Europa League final? If Spurs are that bad, then
it was luck. It was luck of the draw. It was luck of the draw. Anyway,
honestly, we're bad too, though. To be fair.
Yeah. Exactly. Joe said the same thing.
But that's not room for Coutinho to be saying that though.
Yeah, that's why
exactly.
I just was like tripping.
Because he's a City fan.
All you had to do is wait 2 seconds because I was gonna cut in, but look what you done to yourself.
No, but my point is, Mbuemo already said he wants to come to United, and plus, I agree with Young Papi on we should just pay him his money. It's not like he's asking for too much. He's asking for how much is he asking for again?
I think it's.
I don't believe. I think it's a myth. To be fair to United, I think just because it's United, I think the media do kind of lie when it comes to wages. So I'll believe it when I see it. Wait until he's actually signed and check transfer market, and they'll probably say how much his wages are. To be fair, I'm going to be fair. I think it's kind of. Especially under the Ineos era, I generally think I don't think he'll be on big money. Maybe 150, 120, 125.
Yeah,
I don't think
I would accept 165 on bonuses,
But
he's
not going to get his bonuses anytime soon. I don't know.
So what we have is I think the offer that we put in was 45 plus 10 in add-ons for Mbuemo.
Right.
So 55 in total.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like we're gonna get him. It's just like haggling the fine details on the bonuses and stuff like that. We're definitely gonna get him. Now, is the Oshiman thing that I'm more interested in, because I would love for him to come.
Honestly, I would prefer to worry about
What's in front of us?
getting Hernandez, the left back from AC Milan for 25 mil, and then like Donnarumma for like the 40 mil. Like I feel like that's good business.
Is
right
there
there.
any? Is there any like solid? Like okay, I think Donnarumma. I've seen the links, but I don't think Theo Hernandez. I think he's set on going back to Atletico Madrid. He wants to go back to Atletico to play to go back to his boyhood club.
Then it just kind of ended up Aston Villa. Oh, actually, went it out.
By the way, big up Jermaine in the building as well.
Yo, what's the wages Tottenham are offering for Mbuemo?
70 mil. I'm hearing 65.
No.
The wages.
The wages.
Oh, the wages. I have no idea, but
It's not been said.
gonna
It's not
pay
been said.
it.
I think it's 135.
They're getting Son off the books. Son is. I think Son is leaving. Son is
And they
Yeah.
were
Saudi or somewhere else. So
Perfect.
that, and he's the highest paid earner at the club.
Yeah.
So
and we're offering 200 mil. I mean, yeah, 200,000 a week.
I
Wait, for who?
Oh, Mbuemo?
We're offering.
Mhm.
No.
Where
That's
do you-
cap. That's cap.
Where do you get that, Jermaine?
It was
Mind you, he's American, so he's probably looking in dollars too. So
Oh,
it could look like that in dollars or close to it in dollars.
what's the guy from the Sun? Darren White.
the
From
Sun
the
is not a
Mirror.
reliable source.
The
the
Sun.
No. Don't do
The
this to yourself,
Sun-
Jermaine. We hey, allow
the
it,
Sun-
buds. Allow
the
it.
Mirror- the
Yeah,
Sun
and
and
who?
the Mirror are not
We allow
reliable.
that one.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
Sun
one
and the
strike
Mirror
off
are
it,
not
Are
like,
not
reliable.
reliable. They're trash. They're
Do
trash
not use the
publications.
Sun at all.
They are trash. They're
Darren
like.
White.
Have you seen the Spider-Man memes?
What's
They
his
basically
name?
the
Sounds like
Spider-Man.
a crackhead's name. Pav.
They're trash.
Oh,
They're trash.
Yo.
and you done that with Pelvin her? No way.
Darren White was doing the white.
What's his name? What's the brother's name? Darren. Bald head brother with the glasses.
Oh,
What?
If you don't know who he is.
Brailsford?
no, he's talking
Right.
about a journalist. Jermaine is trying to make us guess a journalist.
No, you know what I'm talking about. He always hates on United.
Oh, Darren Lewis is.
Darren Lewis.
Okay. That's better. Darren White. I was like,
I'll be honest, I missed a bit. I've only just joined the thing now, innit? So I don't know what you lot are talking about.
Oh, you
No,
do?
we're
talking
Okay,
about the
good,
Mbuemo
good.
deal.
No-
We're
no
talking about the
worries.
rumors about Mbuemo going to Tottenham
yeah.
and stuff like that, and the whole wages that are being offered by United. I think it, like, to be fair to United, I don't think that's true. Like, you're offering him like 250k a week or whatever it is, like in the 200 region, 200k region plus. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like you can't pay it. I'm just saying, under the Ineos era, I don't think you're going to offer that. I think you've got like a certain wage structure. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean, I hope we don't, like, first of all, just forget about restructuring the wages. That's like one objective that, like, Ineos needs to make sure that with all these deals that we're doing or gonna do in the future, you know, we have to be not fall into the same trap. Otherwise, there won't be a difference between Ed Woodward days, John Murtaugh days, and Ineos days. You know. It's I don't know. We'll see what happens anyway. I was hoping that today, at least in Mbuemo, while the Gyökeres, striker situation is still up in the air, this is the deal that we should be completing next. Leave all the other guys that are still trying to figure out that future, whatever. Mbuemo should be main priority. The reason why I'm saying this is because the drop off in quality for players that are available scares me. I don't know. If we don't get Mbuemo, where do we go? Really?
Also, I keep on forgetting. No shade or anything like that to Mbuemo, but I keep on forgetting he's 25.
Yeah.
Who, Mbuemo?
Mhm.
Yeah, I keep on forgetting.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. If you're not gonna get Mbuemo, then I'll be honest. I don't really fancy Semenyo. I think there was a link to Diblin a while back. I would rather us just go spend the 65 mil, talk to Madrid and see if they want to give us Arda Güler for 65 mil. That's my next point. But
He's really
the only thing with
What about
Mbuemo is
Rodrigo?
I think you get the pace and power with Mbuemo and the goals as well. And I think he's different from Cunha. The only thing with Arda Güler, he's obviously been in Spain, not had a lot of game time, but when he has had game time, he's actually been pretty good. And the fans were like saying, Candina could probably vouch for this, that he should be playing more, but Ancelotti wasn't really giving him the time.
Ancelotti's a terrorist. So
And the only thing is, Arda Güler, he might be a little weak if he comes to the Premier League, but it will take a while for him to be ready, innit?
that's why I don't think he's going to leave this summer. I think you'll see 1 year under Xabi Alonso, and if he hasn't solidified a place in at the Xabi Alonso side, then I reckon he'll be off definitely next summer if he hasn't made his mark in the team, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean,
And I also saw that Scrub get linked to us. What's his name? Nkunku. I don't want that Scrub anywhere near this team either.
He's done.
Nkunku?
Yeah, go back to Germany, bro.
Nah.
Kagawa had a better career than you as well.
Yeah, Nkunku has a flop.
Yeah, he plays on the left side anyway.
Yeah.
No, he could play across the front three. He did that in Germany his whole time at Leipzig, and he could play across the front three, but he's just injury prone. He's never going to suit this league. For him, he's better off going back to France, back to Germany, but I don't think he'll ever be that player that he was in Germany again. So, yeah. Hopefully we get him, Mbuemo. Hopefully we get him, because
I think we will.
my mind and heart set on that guy coming to United now. I've watched too many comps. I've dedicated myself to this guy. So
I don't even do that for any players that we're linked with. I don't do that. I just wait until they're holding up the shirt, until it's done.
Yeah, but it's fine for you because you know your club will go out and spend money. You could probably go out and cheat your way, spend your way back to glory with us.
And you should continue to. So I didn't throw shade at United. I was being fair, but you throwing shade at City. I'm gonna have to.
What shade have I just thrown?
You throwing shade?
What shade did I just throw?
You threw shade. You threw shade. I don't know.
Nah, what shade? What did I say that wasn't the truth? What did I say, boss? Did I say anything that wasn't the truth? I just said they can spend and cheat their way to the glory days.
How are United spending and they're in debt? Simple as. How are United spending and they're in debt? You need to pay off the debts.
That's me saying the truth there, man. Like I'm not sure. Like, is this what happens? You get criticized for saying the truth?
I'm saying the truth.
Maybe we should follow our truths. I've been cut off my hair and call myself Ron Killings. I call myself Ron Killings. I won't be our truth anymore.
Bob, this is not truth is truth, bro. Wrong show.
Oh, big up, Riri.
I mean, bots might as well take the mantelpiece for that show as well, since the guy who's meant to do it never turns up.
Oh Lord!
Wow. Joe, come and defend yourself.
Shots fired on a Friday.
He started his happy hour early, man.
Oh Lord! And then big up yourself as well. Big up Riri.
What are you saying, bots? Thanks, Riri. Thanks for the membership, Riri.
You ain't gotta go to school. Like, school's not out. Half term is over.
I'm at work.
You gotta go back to school.
I'm at work.
And then how old are you?
I'm not disclosing my age on here.
Okay.
Sounds
Older
like
or
he's
younger
like
than me?
21.
I'm 25.
You're 21, 25. Bro.
I'm 25.
You're 25? I'm younger than you. I'm younger.
I guessed right? 21.
Close enough.
Oh my god.
Close enough.
19?
Same age as Connor. Same age as Connor, basically.
They're all the same age. That's why I refer to them as youth. Like all of them. Every last one of them.
I'm 25.
All right, Riri, but see, this is the thanks I get. I came here, I was being nice. I thanked you. Nah, I'm just trying to be nice, innit?
You on a Manchester United.
And you gave me the membership. And you gave me the membership.
I didn't give you the membership.
I'm pretty sure it says Riri.
Donated memberships to my brethren's channel. And because you constantly are on a Manchester United channel, you got memberships to every Manchester United channel, bro.
Riri, let's solve this. Bots, would you like me to unsubscribe?
None for Chelsea, the
Bots, do you want me to unsubscribe from Power Hour?
Let me ask you a question.
Bots, do you want me to unsubscribe
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead and do it.
Football Power Hour.